Bonjour, mademoiselle, mesdames et messieurs. My name is Joseph Pujol. The story I will tell of my life to you and my fame in the music hall. I was born in 1857 in the city and port of Marseille. My childhood was normal, innocent heaven, till I swam in the sea one day. At once I felt a curious chill in the region of my thumb. I returned to the shore and stood quite still as water trickled from my bum. And thus I stayed as in a trance till the last drop of fluid was gone. I had, my friends, discovered by chance a unique phenomenon. I found by bending over so I could open at will my anus. This little trick I was not to know one day would make me famous. The memory of many an hour comes to me while I am telling it, of how I struggled to increase the power of sucking in air and expelling it. I learned to control the muscle too surrounding my rear end vent, and as the escaping gas passed through, with sounds I'd experiment. And so I practiced every day until I perfected my art. I soon became known and people would say, "Look, there's Pujol, the king of the fart." In time I built quite a repertoire, a sigh, a trumpet, a drum roll. From Toulon to Bordeaux, all along the Loire, they applauded my dexterous bumhole. At last I was ready to try my luck in the city that stands on the Seine. And in a moment of brilliance was struck. I'd be known as Le Petomane. Oh, Paris, that place of world acclaim, of Bernhardt, Lautrec, Le Fas. I arrived with my suitcase and my new stage name and my highly talented ass. To make my debut, I chose the venue whose reputation was huge. I would premiere my derrière at the fabulous Moulin Rouge. After the entr'acte, the audience hushed, and I walked onto the stage. I started my act. Two ladies blushed. A man turned purple with rage. And then, somewhere in the pitch-black void, through the silence so cold and so bitter, I heard a snort through an adenoid, and someone started to titter. It was not long before I heard a laugh, a man with a mighty guffaw. By the time I'd finished to close the first half, I went off to shouts of "Encore!" Voilà, mes amis. With joie de vie in champagne, seltzer and hock, I became overnight the toast of Paris, le prince de la belle epoque. Is that a tugboat? Or a clarion call? Or water running down the drain? No, they would cry, "'Tis Monsieur Pujol, le Petomane." I remained at the top for many a year. My star continued to soar, till the laughter stopped in frozen fear, as France was plunged into war. And the tears of joy that people spent turned to tears of sorrow and pain. And death on the battlefield also meant the death of Le Petomane. For people changed their jollity and started to deride the fashion for frivolity and noise from a man's backside. Now I am old, but still recall with a fondness in my heart how the people came to the music hall to laugh at my wonderful fart. Alors, as it were, with these petites fleurs plucked from memory's lane, I'll say merci, au revoir from me. Le Petomane.